guys, it's JC. I'm just going to jump right in and do some channeled messages. Hope you all are doing well. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, hi. All right, let's see here. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for sharing, subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate all my viewers. I don't have a lot of them, but not yet. Tell your friends. Okay, so I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna pull some Oracle and then I'm gonna pull some Tarot and see what comes out. So Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, please guide me. What messages does the collective need to hear? What messages does the collective need to hear? We have Despair, number 32. What messages? Okay, wow. Official Person, number 22. Mature Woman shot out. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put these back in the deck. One other one turned over though. Courthouse, let's try to put that back in there. Show me again. If they're meant to come out, they will. I just thought that was too much here. What else, Spirit? Will you show me one more card? What does the collective need to hear? Great Fortune, number 26. Let's get one more, please. Marriage, number 3. Okay, I'm just gonna pull a couple more cards before I kind of go into it. Bottom of the deck, we have Bad Health, number 31. Let's pull some operational match. How are you guys? What's going on? Give these a quick little wake up. What else, Spirit, does the collective need to hear? What does the collective need to hear? Okay. Wait, where to go? Wishing on a Star. I pulled this for another reading too. Set your intentions and manifest. You are the creator of your reality. Ask, believe, and you shall receive. Be careful of what you wish for. Align your thoughts, actions to the frequency of what you desire. Okay. Show me one more for this message for the collective. Get out of your own way. Self-doubt, believe in yourself. Don't be your only obstacle. Release all doubts and self-limiting beliefs holding you back. You are more than ready to venture into the unknown. All right. Get a couple from the Moonology. I feel like you guys are in a little bit of a transformation where you're gonna, I don't know, I see Rags to Riches one, but I feel like you're holding yourself back from something coming in. Prosperity lies, wow, this came out in the last one too. Prosperity, and I shuffled these. Prosperity lies ahead, New Moon, Taurus. Maybe it's just because I'm doing collective energy readings and they keep coming out. And a new start is coming, New Moon. See, Rags, what did I say? Rags to Riches. You went from despair to great fortune and marriage. Heyo. Heyo. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have adjustments are required, third quarter moon. Well, when you're in a transformation, you feel the need to adjust your life, right? All right, let's see what comes out. What else, Spirit? What else do you have for the collective in this particular message? What else do you have? What else can you tell us? I feel like you're at a turning point in your life right now. And You have a lot of new moon energy here. Enlightenment, what I say. Turning points. Turning points. Big time. Enlightenment. You're on a journey too. This boat, look at this boat. This boat is kind of like almost ready to tip over, but the sail, this captain is being like, come on, lighted sail, let's work your magic through the storm, right? Almost looks like there's lightning kind of hitting it, right? Show me one more, please, Spirit. Show me one more. What else do you have for this message for the collective? Show me more, please. One more. My favorite card in the deck, patience. Awesome, patience. Don't we all love patience? We all love being patient. It's definitely a virtue. It's not mine. We have patience. These cards have a lot of the same colors in them too. Very similar. Bottom of the deck, we have success. Your enlightenment and patience will lead to success, and that's the way it looks like with great fortune. Okay, let's pull. I do want to pull from one more oracle deck. Which one is it going to be? This one. Ooh, I feel like this is gonna, I just feel like a really dynamic energy, and I feel like this will connect to a good chunk of people that you're either going through a transformation or you're in a moment of despair and you're kind of trying to be positive about where your life is going. Stop! Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Okay. Obviously, I'm gonna get one more of these. I knew I was feeling that energy. You have a lot of new moon. There's a lot of new stuff coming up, but I feel like you've been the great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. So I feel like you're either kind of still in despair and you're trying to stay positive, or you're trying to figure, like, because you have wishing on a star. This was one of your first cards, okay? I feel like you've been doing some probably deep soul searching here. I feel like you're either with this card of despair and then followed by the official person. From just like, look at these two people. Okay. Despair. This guy looks like he's lost everything. Okay. He's given up on his life. He almost looks like he has this little dog, and he looks like he's dressed in a little bit of a suit with boots. I mean, he's been through it. Okay. And then you have official person. This person is very well put together, very solid, very well respected. They're two very big, it's like night and day, right? I feel like I said, you're either in a place of despair or you're just really unhappy in your life about something, or maybe you have lost a lot of money, or maybe lost your job, maybe COVID, if you're a business owner, completely, wrecked your business, which along a lot of other business owners. So if you are that person, I'm very sorry. The past 2 years has been extremely crazy. However, I feel like things are on the up and up. I feel like even though you have been in a energy of despair, or you kind of lost hope, I feel like you're also kind of digging really deep. Like, official person, this person takes charge, right? This person has integrity. They take charge. That he didn't win all those medals just by being a nice guy. And I feel like to get to a position of being an official person, even in your own life, you have to go through moments of despair. And I feel like even though you've gone through this hardship, I feel with wishing on a star, you're getting very clear about your intentions and what you want, and it's been very enlightening. And the process has required you to be patient, because I feel like once you figure that stuff out, you're like, okay, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. I know what I want. I'm gonna go after it. I'm gonna get it, right? I want it all to happen now. I'm gonna work myself to the bone until it happens. But the problem is, it is a patient process. I feel like you've been enlightened about a lot of areas in your life. And this person, I feel like there's a lot of major things that have happened to whoever, if you were called to this message in your life, that has kind of stripped you as a person. But the reason why it's stripping you is because this is a moment of enlightenment where it's like such a big shift in your life. It's part of your path. When it says it's all coming together, align your life. What is not at line, it needs to be. I feel like because you were meant for something more or something better that suits you, so you can be happier in this life. And sometimes like the despair card is kind of like a tower moment, right? The tower has to come down because it's not a solid foundation. In the original tarot, it's like Rider-Waite tarot. The tower, like you see people like jumping out of it, and it's not funny, but it's kind of a fucked up card, right? You're just like, damn, that shit looks crazy. It's because it is, and it's because it's not built on a solid foundation. So the tower has to fall for you to rebuild something that's stronger, something that you would want to live in, something that's going to weather storms and tornadoes and whatever that come along in your life. And sometimes when we're living in something that's kind of janky, like it's like, this is not safe for anybody, right? And there needed to be a shift in your life. I do feel like a lot of you are in a big transformative phase, but I do feel like there is some self-limiting beliefs here. So let's get into some tarot. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck of the last deck I pulled was answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? I feel like it's because you're not living your life purpose, and that's why you felt into despair. But once you take control of your life, like this official person, and kind of align yourself and kind of make the moves, and some of you might already be doing, it brings great fortune. It brings like a solid, committed relationship, if that's what you want. If not, it brings something solid in your life, like your career that you love to do, but it also helps make you a lot of money, you know, at the same time, and be able to do that. So let's get into, I'm gonna use some more green greer on this one. And look, the 10 of Pentacles was actually turned over. And the great fortune in marriage is the 10 of Pentacles. That's the 10 Pentacle cards. So Spirit, what other messages do you have? I'm going to call this channeled message from rags to riches. This is you aligning your life. This is a new start is coming. I feel like some of you are already in the process and you're going to have to work for it. This is putting your head down and dialing in that pentacle better than anybody else. What do you have to offer the world that you absolutely love, that you just want to perfect? And some of you might even be already in a career. How can you make it more fulfilling? You know, 8 of Pentacles is working on it. It's also Virgo energy. Number 8, card of manifestation, or number of manifestation kind of things aligning. On the deck cut, we have the Chariot and the 9 of Cups. This is you moving forward, having a sense of balance, duality. The Chariot is no bullshit, and you're on your way to having that 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This guy is happy with himself, emotionally fulfilled, having all those cups filled and feeling joyful and abundant, you know. Gonna have to put the work in. Prosperity lies ahead, right? Let's give it a little bit more of a wake up. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you have been carrying a heavy burden, but it's about to be released and you're gonna see the sun. There's also 2 people in this deck of the sun card. You have the marriage, so you might even meet someone who will kind of all align. There's a lot of cards here. I'm not taking all of them. There's the Tower and the Moon. And then the Devil. Wow. Okay, so I'm not going to take the Devil. Bottom of that, we have the Chariot. You will move past this. You've been working really hard. Now, this is the Tower card that I was talking about. There's people, there's just jumping out because look, they're like, oh, we don't want to die in here. We just would rather jump. There's lightning. This tower, there's rough waters on the bottom. There's no way it's going to survive. And the reason why, and sometimes it happens all at once where you get stripped of everything in your life. But there's a reason for it because the universe is like, this is not the life that they're supposed to live. They're not living their true purpose that they're supposed to in this lifetime, okay? The Tower is meant to come down. This is a shocking change and upheaval. It's also Aries and Scorpio, Mars energy. And if you think about it, Mars energy is, it's action, it's passion, it's, it's fight. Like Mars energy is like Spartan energy, right? Mars energy is, Aries and Scorpio is ruled by Mars, I'm like, I have a lot of both in my chart. Like very passionate, very, but the thing is you're a freaking warrior at the same time, and if you do have a lot of, especially Scorpio in your chart, like you are used to having, you'll probably find that you have a lot of these moments in your life, but it's because it's like Scorpio represents rebirth after death. So the Moon is like, I feel like you're very uncertain because whatever change and upheaval happened, I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty, but instinctively, because the Moon talks about instinct, the Moon talks about instinct, and you see these 2 dogs, right? So one is supposed to represent a domestic dog and the other one is a wolf, right? But they're both coming out to the Moon because there's something, and even the freaking lobster's coming out of the water because it's something that's drawing them, to act, to come together. I do feel like there is a lot of confusion and anxiety about what you're going through right now, which is completely normal. Usually a good old Tower moment will bring extra anxiety and confusion and chaos, and but I feel like there's a reason why you're going through this. So let's pull some more cards. I feel like you're definitely, the Chariot moves past obstacles as well, moves up, and he's victorious. It's also Cancer energy. So I do feel like there's also a decent amount of emotion. You just probably haven't felt like yourself. But it's because you are about to embark on something that you're like really meant for. And the High Priestess, shut up. HP, that's my girl. Pisces energy. The High Priestess is extremely, your intuition is leading you. And it's, you have the Tower, the Moon, and the High Priestess. That's 3 major arcanas. And then you have the 8 of Pentacles. So you're working through all of this fucked upness. Excuse my language. You're working through all of this fucked upness. The High Priestess, she has an inner knowing, right? She has high psychic abilities. She's very intuitive. She also has secret desires, and she has all of the secrets in the universe right in her little scroll. Okay. She's very, but she goes by her intuition. With the Moon and the High Priestess, I feel like there is something inside of you that has created to want to make this change. And maybe there was a moment or something that happened in your life that triggered this entire thing, but it's all for a reason, okay? What else, Spirit? What else do we have? Okay, Knight of Swords. This guy takes action. Definitely takes action. There's a tower. You see it back here, right? This is like the assassin of the tarot right here. He's no bullshit. He goes in and gets the job done, but I'm pretty sure he's the one that set that tower on fire. So maybe you even set your own tower on fire because something that was in your subconscious or deep down, you're just like, I can't fucking live like this anymore. And it's been confusing, but I feel like a lot of you have been really working on yourself, like at a deep soul level. You do have the Seven of Swords, which some people, some of the, some of the major, I guess, meanings when you see the Seven of Swords is like lies, deception, blah, 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 blah. It also is a sense of strategy. It could also mean self-sabotage. But, this guy's trying to get away with something, right? He's stealing swords. The story behind this card, he's stealing swords from the army, which is ballsy. It's ballsy as shit, right? Like, damn, dude. And you got to have a really good strategy to do that. Not that you should go steal swords from an army. I definitely don't recommend it. It's kind of just like the meaning, behind it. It's strategy, and I feel like you should try not to self-sabotage yourself because you have the Seven of Swords, and I'm getting a lot of self-sabotage or even just limiting beliefs. And get out of your own way. This is kind of maybe you even, and it might even be just because you've been in this spot for so long and you're just like, when is it gonna change? I've been working hard, and it's kind of like a feeling of defeat. And I feel like you have been putting in the work, and that's, Spirit wants you guys just to remain patient because whatever is coming towards you is like, it's coming. Just keep working on yourself and really aligning your life, and try not to let, I have to shuffle these one more time. I feel like there is a lot of stability coming. I feel like you'll have even a lot of opportunities that are coming in, and it's hard. It's hard to be like, be patient, keep working, stay positive. Trust me, you're just like, ugh, I've been so patient. I've done the work, and you almost get defeated, like a sense of defeatedness. But the Knight of Swords is somebody who moves quickly, and he acts on impulse and without emotion. And I feel like you still need to continue working on your strategy on aligning your dream life. And I feel like you're really close to getting it, or you're really close to something happening. Either that you don't see coming, and it's just gonna all make sense. And you're gonna be like, oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. One more, or a couple more. What else, Spirit? Ooh, King of Cups. One more. Or a couple more, whatever you think. Yeah, I told you options are coming in with the Seven of Cups. I'm gonna get one or two more, and then I'll put it all together. The Empress. Yeah. Wow. Level up after a period of, after a period of darkness. Not totally, but, we're just feeling like you didn't have like a path in life. Six of Swords. Boom. One more Page of Rods. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Ten of Pentacles. Hang on. Hang on. It's coming, and you'll see the light, the enlightenment, and you'll be like, okay, I get it now. It's gonna be like this aha moment almost. Okay, so let's start with the King of Cups. King of Cups. King of Cups is somebody who's very mature, but they keep their emotions in check as much as some of us, you want to, and you should always let out your emotions. But the waters behind the King of Cups is extremely rough, right? And he's not fazed and not bothered. He's like, all right, Tower, come down, Tower. We're cool. We got it in check. right? And then you have the Seven of Cups. This is opportunities. For me, what I'm getting out of this is opportunities. Opportunities that are gonna make you the motherfucking Empress, okay? It's coming! It's coming. This is an up level, big time. Big time, big time. So the Seven of Cups is also, you know, you have a lot of options, but not everything in these cups are what they seem. They are gonna be, I feel like you are gonna have, because when you become into, now male or female, when you become the Empress, you are, you know, the Empress is fertile, Libra energy. She could be fertile with babies, fertile even with new business ideas, fertile with creative ideas, different ways of doing things. But with the Empress and the King of Cups, one, this is an up level. Two, opportunities that are going to come in. There's going to be a couple that stick out to you more than others. But I feel like when you become the Empress, you'll be, after doing all this work and going through this awful period and aligning your life and making the changes, the necessary changes that you need to make, because you have at the bottom of the deck of the Moonology, adjustments are required. When you start making those adjustments, you're energetically changing yourself because you're aware, you're getting real, right? And when the Empress, then you're not in this, the Empress receives, you're in this receiving power, okay? This is masculine, or sorry, divine feminine energy. Now, you could be male or female, it's just the energy that you're projecting, okay? We all go through different ones, so gender does not matter in tarot, just so you guys know. It's just embodying masculine, feminine, you know, and it could be just kind of balancing you out. Here, the Empress receives. She sits on her throne and she gets offers shot at her, okay? She also has, she's extremely nurturing, and she's holding this lotus flower, which lotuses are, you know, lotuses come up from crappy mud, right? And they prevail and they grow in really hard conditions, okay? She has her shield because she holds it close, she protects, because the Empress has also been through a lot of stuff, and she still maintains a sense of compassion and empathy to other people. I mean, the Emperor chose to marry her. Says something, right? And I feel like with the Six of Swords here, this is moving on to calmer waters. This is, the Six of Swords is, these people are kind of getting away in a boat to move on to a new land, okay? And they have their swords in front of them to protect them, but they're on a journey and they're gonna find new land and they're gonna find calmer waters. So this is moving on to calmer waters after kind of a dark period of despair. We have the Page of, this says rods, but I say wands because it sounds more magical. But Page of Rods is, this is having a fresh start, a new idea. I mean, pages bring messages, so it could be a message that completely changes everything for you. But this is creativity, imagination, excitement, energy, adventure, okay? And I feel like this is a big change in your life that's opening all of this up, and it's amazing. But you still have a little bit of work to do here. Some of you might be beginning this, or some of you might be in the middle, and you're just like, ugh, when are things gonna change? And I know how frustrating it can be, but you have to keep going, because one day something's gonna hit and you're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna feel enlightened. So I think I'm just gonna leave this here. Actually, let's get a message of these Kali and Isis decks. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective for advice? I'm like, and don't limit yourself at all, because there's something that you are meant for on such a higher scale, and do not let self-sabotaging or be in your own way. So many cards, but I'm gonna only read the top of them. Devi Makali, no matter what you have done, no matter how many mistakes you have made, Kali is here for you always. Yours is the safety and sanctuary of her divine love. She is your soft place to fall and your kindest and most enthusiastic advocate. Let her shift your experience from endless tasks and ever greater expectations into sweet relief and confronting connection. Yes. And this is the adorable. And see, it's a baby. It's like the birth of something new, and there's a moon. You have a lot of, there are like a lot of crescent moons, especially like in the Empress. She has a crescent moon under 1 foot. So does the High Priestess. And then there's one in here. So the crescent moon could be significant. Also, I'm getting, if you guys don't do, because there's a lot of new moon energy and full moon and with all the moons, if you don't do moon rituals, I think that could be something that would be really beneficial to you, because new moons, you set your intentions, and to me, goals are different than intentions, because intentions are backed by emotions, okay? And then full moon rituals, you kind of release what do you have to release, what do you have to purge, what do you have to think about changing as well, or what's just not serving you. So, and you might want to look into something with the crescent moon, what that means. If you guys journal and stuff, I'd highly recommend that. Maybe even start getting on like kind of moon rituals just to kind of check in with yourself and align yourself to be able to set yourself, because you have great fortune and marriage coming in. This is a long-standing commitment. This is, you know, great fortune is something like success, but I feel like there's a little bit more work that you need to do, and I feel like a lot of you have been doing the work, but just hang on. Your life is about to change, but keep going, keep working, and don't give up. And I send you guys all my love. I'm gonna end it here because it's a really long reading. But if you would like to book a private reading with me, the link in the description box is below. We can kind of tap into your specific situation. And until next time, thank you if you're still here. I love you guys, and take care. Bye.